That's a really nice top, that is, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, the jacket and everything for LA Galaxy is really smart because it's a nice shade of like purple.
Yeah, it's the purple in it. It looks great.
And I don't normally wear purple. I tried it on in classic football shirts in Manchester, and Nicola like persuaded me to buy it, and I'm quite glad she did because I quite like it. It's those 3 stripes on the shoulder as well, don't it? You can't go wrong with any design like that.
They do look good. They do look good, yeah.
I wonder if you could go wrong with a colour, though. Like, do the stripes, the pattern, like, outweigh any colour scheme?
Yeah, if you want to know about going wrong with a colour, did you guys watch Aston Villa versus Everton on Sunday?
No.
Oh, have you seen Everton's away kit?
Is it the cream one?
Oh, it looks like a bottle of Sif. You know that cream cleaner?
That's a favourite of Rich's wife, isn't it?
Is it actually?
Yeah. Charlotte really liked the Everton. What game we were watching, and I said that she watched it. She liked it. Hey, it was courses, mate. But I tell you what. If you put that colour cream and the blue in an Adidas 3-stripe over the shoulder, does it look good, or does it still look like a bottle of Sif?
Yeah, and also I was basing it on Jack Grealish because he looks awful with his ponytail. It just doesn't look right with him anymore.
It's a good job I took my ponytail out before we started recording.
No, it's not about ponytails. It's the way he's got it. It's the way he's got it, honestly. It's so low down. It looks like he's sort of like on HMS Trafalgar. Looks a bit Nelson.
If somebody listening is good at Chat GPT and all that, if there's a picture of Jack Grealish in a outfit with one arm done up like that, you wouldn't oppose.
No.
Are we ready to start?
Crack on. Come on, host.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the wonderful world of football shirts, a podcast that's always roughly an hour long that's dedicated to football shirts and the general musings of three guys and a girl who's usually here, but she's not here today. And we discuss all things football shirt and just, we chew the fat over it, don't we, guys?
We do.
Certainly do.
It's our safe space where we aren't afraid to share our opinions and talk about things that other people might not like. And that's the great thing about it. About collecting in general, it's just a passion you have, and as long as you're passionate about it and don't hate on other people, then we're all about that. We want you on the pod. I cannot do this by myself. Literally, it'd be terrible. So it's a good job I've got I can't remember the thing. I'm the thorn between two roses. We've got a rose wearing a green and white top. Say hello, Jake.
Hello. How's it going?
Yeah, good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm all right. Yeah, I am. This week's flown. It only seems like 5 minutes since we last recorded. It's been busy. It's been fun. It was to be fair, it was a load of fun doing last week's pod. Actually, our little awards ceremony.
Yeah, I enjoyed it, and we've got a lot of positive comments from it as well, which is really nice.
Cool.
Yeah. And the other rose to my other side, he is wearing the kit of the year 2025. It's Senior Woody. Hello, mate.
Hello. I'm more of a tree trunk than a rose, mate. But yeah, thanks ever so much for describing me so delicately. We're on recording 3 of the year already. That's how quick it's flown by, Jake. It's mental.
Yeah.
Stunned you to silence.
I don't know what to say.
So, Jake, tell me, are you wearing Hibernian or Celtic, or what are you wearing? I need to know.
It's Hibernian. Yeah, it's the Hibs. It's the 150th anniversary shirt. It's technically their 4th shirt from this season. They only wore it in one match. I managed to get it in long
sleeve as well.
Yeah, and look at the
beast
HFC over there.
So, is there history with hoops?
Their first ever kit.
First ever kit.
Kit was green and white, and it had HFC on the front in that font. and it's all sewn on and everything. It's a beautiful shirt. It come out originally towards the end of the. It wasn't even towards the end of the year. It was like the midpoint between Christmas and the start of the season. They played one game with it, put it out there for sale, sold out straight away.
Yeah, it's a nice shirt though.
Yeah, love it. And then just before Christmas, they popped a few more out, and I managed to get the long sleeve in it, which I'm absolutely buzzing for.
Can I ask where your connection with Hibs is then? Because I've seen on your socials you are a fan of Hibs. Is that a family thing or?
No, it's a sort of love that has only stemmed from doing art on shirts.
Very well.
I didn't really have any sort of affiliation to Hibs at all. And then one of my first jobs doing art on shirts was for someone who was connected with Hibs. And he sent me so much stuff, like, because he was like, can't remember his exact working title, but it was like somewhere up in the sports management side of it. And the sort of, not business side, but, commercial aspects of it.
Mm-hmm.
And he's since gone on to work for the Scottish Olympic sort of team.
Oh, wow.
His name's Colin Miller, and he sent me over like a load of like not behind the scenes stuff, but like all of their admin stuff, like their colors that they use, their iconology, and all this sort of stuff. And it was just like, wow, this is really, really cool. And then got to learn a little bit more about the club, its history, and then obviously I love Edinburgh. I've got a little bit of a thing with Edinburgh.
Yeah, I do.
Me and my wife, and so that's what got me into Hibs as a club and loving it and finding out about Sunshine on Leith and all that sort of stuff, which is just an incredible sort of moment in football. And then since then, I've worked with like the women's team. I've done stuff for a couple of the retro shirt collectors in the past as well. So it's just one of them things that has a love that's grown since doing art on shirts. Really,
you've gravitated towards Hibs as well with your work, which is quite cool.
Yeah, exactly. And like I spend weekends. I'll probably watch Hibs over. Over Ruben Amorim's Man United anyway.
Rich, do you have an affiliation with another club other than Wolves, like that you gravitate to like that?
Yes and no. The only one really is like what family members support. So I do have a soft spot for Tottenham because my father-in-law supports them. During the, I can't remember what season it was, but I think there's one year I went to watch Leyton Orient more than I went to watch Wolves. It was the season that Wolves were in League One. I think I went to watch Orient about 7 or 8 times at home and went to Molineux to watch Wolves. This is when I was living in London. My brother-in-law supported them. They're around the corner from my Sunday League team and my in-laws. So, yeah, I always keep an eye out. I went to Wembley last year for the playoff final, so I have a soft spot. But nothing like Scottish or Welsh related, other than like family members or close friends like Helen, being in Lantwit. So I've been to watch Lantwit a couple of times. But yeah, like that.
I think that might be a good topic for an episode, I think, about stories behind why people like certain clubs, because it's not necessarily a family thing, but I think I did have that at one point with Juventus, and I kind of fell into that kind of story behind Juventus, their history. I went to Turin, I went to the stadium, and I really fell in quite deep into Italian football in such a short space of time. But now it's completely gone. Like, I'm not interested in it at all. But yeah, I was like getting the shirts every year, watching all the games. It's crazy how you can do it.
No, you're not wrong there.
It really is, yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
No,
I digress.
I like it. No, I like the digression. We are the Wonderful World of Football Shirts podcast. You can find us on Spotify, any of your reputable and sometimes your irreputable podcast platforms. We're also on YouTube. If you search the Wonderful World of Football Shirts, you can find us there. We do the videos. And if you just want to go off, we're there too. If you like what we do, then you can just give us a like or a comment or a sharing of the pod. And if you want to do something else, you can always go to buymeacoffee.com/shirtspod and buy us a coffee. Effectively, it's a platform where you can donate any nomination of money to help support the pod, keep the lights on, paying for the streaming platforms and that kind of stuff, and keep the lights on. But anyway, enough about that. Let's go on with the pod, shall we? We've already spoken about Jake's shirt. We've got Woody wearing the winner of the Wonderful World of Football shirts Best Original Retro Shirt 2025. Plus, also, do we think it was Best Shirt of the Year altogether?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I was a big fan of Juventus's black away that I wore to see you guys in Manchester. Big fan. The Grapes. And there have been some beautiful shirts there. I mean, there are loads of unsung heroes here in the kit world, but I don't think you can ignore Germany's kit. I think it's a statement. They snuck in right at the end, didn't they? They knew we were doing an award ceremony in January.
Yeah.
So November, December, they were like, right, let's release this beaut. So
yeah.
I cannot wait to see it in the tournament. I can't wait to see it in the tournament. It's going to be so good.
Did you say, because I remember mentioning this, I don't know if it was last episode, but the one up before, have they made the green away shirt? Did they say that was leaked?
So the away shirt is like a darker colour. It's not the same template.
No, it's not. It's got little stars on it as far as I'm aware.
It's like a little like a fleck going on in there.
Why the hell would you not make it green with this? Because I mean, you'd sell out like that.
They missed a massive trick with that.
Hold on, guys. I've got a little thing to say. China, if you're listening, DHgate, if you're listening, no one will oppose if you go ahead and make a green version of the shirt Woody's wearing now.
I thought you were doing a Donald Trump speech by saying China straight away. Then I was like, what is he doing?
You know what we need? We need to get like Kit Kingdom or one of the kit creators. Sort of to do a mock up, put it out on the net, and it will soon be started being sold on DHgate.
Yeah, you're not right. You're not wrong there, Dom. Listen, green, Woody, send it to China.
Yeah, make it happen.
Anyway, I'm wearing today a shirt that I have wanted to own for a while, and I just never got around to getting it. And then I don't know if I told the story on the pod. I went on, just accidentally fell on retrofootballshirts.com on his little whatnot, and as I clicked on it, I got it for £13.
Yeah, love a bargain.
Robbery.
There is just here, it looks like there's like a glue residue that's with maybe a bit of scrubbing might come off, not sure. And I got the extra, it's extra large. I mean, that was probably the best decision you can make. And what everyone's like, oh, it's going to be tight. And I noticed like it is tight, but because of how stretchy it is, it's not bad.
You're not standing up because it's literally just under the nipple.
Yeah. Just show my rather Manchester.
The one thing I really like about those, the especially the Italy Kappa Combat ones from, was it 2000 your one, or was it 2002?
This is 2002, 2002. This one.
They had a little bit of a longer sleeve, didn't they, for the short sleeved?
Is that right?
Yeah, it feels a little bit longer.
And also, did it have lighter blue under the arms, like down the panels?
I think it's where the material sometimes faded.
It's
right.
It seems like a common problem
it's a fading, but it's a different material.
Yeah,
So
different material on there.
It's a mesh underneath, and then it's the Kappa Combat. But yeah, I would say this is slightly lighter blue. It's probably gone through the wash a couple of times. But
it's a nice shirt, mate.
I like it. I bought it. That's one of the ones I wanted.
How people. I remember. I think it was Double A. He was collecting T90s at one point, and I know a lot of people got T9s. I wonder if anyone's got a Kappa Combat sort of collection.
I think I know someone that has, but I can't remember who it is. But it's like,
if you're listening.
Yeah, it's like Roma, obviously Italy. Who else? Come on, who else?
Auxerre.
Would Wales have been that at the time?
Wales.
They've been a bit later.
No, they did. Yeah, Wales.
Yeah, Wales had a good
Tottenham.
combat ones. Yeah, Spurs did.
Tottenham.
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting. We could do a section on Kappa Combat.
Kappa Combat, guys.
Yeah.
If you could have a collection of Kappa Combat, get in touch.
Yeah.
We love it. Shall we do some... do you know what? I got one more thing to show you.
Go on.
Shall I tell you what I want, what I really, really want?
Is this your... Oh, no. You bought it in Manchester, didn't you? Oh, Richard.
Just as I was meeting Angry Ginge in the Classic Football Shirts Manchester, when he dropped about 400 quid on international football shirts with names on the back.
I'm a celeb money.
Yeah. I got myself the Spice Girls Admiral shirt just in time for the whole Beckham's debacle that's going on right now.
Yeah. Battenberg FC, really it looks like.
I love the colours. I love the pasteliness of them. I think I've said before, I'm really into that at the moment. We know that the Women's Euros last year really lent into the pastel colours. But I tell you what is really nice is the Admiral logo, rubberized logo. It's elevated it so much.
What's the Spice World badge like? What's the Spice World badge like?
It's just a badge that's been sewn on.
Like an embroidered one.
Is it one of those badges that if you scan it, it plays Viva Forever? Or
look at the back. What's it got written on the underneath the collar?
Spice up your life.
Oh yeah, it has. Yes, it has.
25. And do you know what?
That number set's insane. To be fair.
Do you know what?
That's beautiful.
That is very neat, isn't it?
Are they do they do men's and women's versions of those shirts, or is it like a unisex shirt?
Unisex. So I actually, the only one they had was double XL, so it's a bit large on me, but I quite like the baggier fit.
Yeah.
I don't regret it. I'm happy about it.
Safe space.
It's going to be a good little one. That, you know what? I think I said it before. You weren't. You obviously you were so angry. You cut out at that point, and I only had Jake and Helen to bounce off. You sometimes. It's one thing to it's cool as a male to be like all about Oasis. Yeah, I loved Oasis growing up. You know, it's cool, and celebrating by buying the Adidas or the O'Neill's versions they've got. Great, but I think it's kind of like not taboo, but it's like maybe unspoken that we don't talk about men liking the Spice Girls as much as we did at my age, anyway. So for me, it's quite a piece to remember how cool they were. I loved them, still do.
Fine, mate. Absolutely fine. I wish you'd have started with Spice Girls though and ended with Italy Kappa Combat, because I think you've done it role reversed. You know, you've mentioned the best first.
Should I have worn Spice Girls and hung up Kappa Combat?
No, you're doing the right thing. You're doing the right thing.
Well, I tell you what, let's crack on with the show, shall we? Proper. And as listeners now know, we do a little segment for a few minutes where we talk about non-football shirt-related stuff, and we always open it with a Woody's Roundup. Mm-hmm. Do we have a Woody's Roundup this week?
We do, and I've got a couple of things I want to get off my chest.
Okay, let's play the music.
Right. First of all, we all know Man City are struggling at the moment. It was announced today that the Man City... It is delightful, isn't it? I mean, what a derby at the weekend. Great game. Firstly, Manchester United, congratulations, because I thought they played magnificently in a completely different style of football. Anyway, Man City today announced in a post from Rodri, Haaland and Bernardo Silva that they will be paying for Man City's fans' trip to Bodo Glimt in their Champions League defeat, which was 3-1 yesterday. Obviously, cold weather. I believe it's Norway where they were. Correct me if I'm wrong. But there's a part of me that thinks they're going to gamble. They might lose anyway. So the fact that they lost 3-1, it wasn't an 8-0 defeat. I mean, we're not talking that when Wigan went to Tottenham years ago and got beat 8-0, that was a well-subsidised trip to be paid back. But I think it's a bit weird. Anyway, the main focus of my conversation is AFCON. Rich, you did allude to this at the beginning of the week. I am absolutely appalled at what went on in that game. I didn't watch it, but I saw the updates and I saw the highlights. One absolute farce. Okay, so let me just give you a brief synopsis of what happened. Senegal won. Congratulations to Senegal. But it was marred by the antics of Moroccan officials, stewards, ball boys, the team. It's just ridiculous. So, first of all, Senegal in the late stages of the game had a goal disallowed. Then, in the 98th minute, via VAR, Morocco were awarded a penalty. The Senegal coach has had enough. He's withdrawn his team from the field of play. And within what says here, a delay of 17 minutes, Senegal come back onto the pitch. Only for Brahim Diaz to try a Panenka in the final of AFCON, which is saved by Mendy. Obviously, following this, it then goes to Senegal then scoring the winner in extra time. So, firstly, that is crazy for a final, right? But what I did see going on after that, which is insane, did you see the ball boys trying to take the towel off of the sub goalkeeper behind the goal? They were jumping on him like he'd committed a crime. So, guys, if you haven't seen it, I urge you to look it up because it is crazy. Morocco ball boys and stewards were told as a tactic, because it was raining at the final, to try and take the towel away from Edouard Mendy to stop him drying his gloves. Now, there's footage of ball boys jumping on the assistant goalkeeper because he had to stand behind the goal to protect the towel. It's mental, right? Lastly, you then also see the Senegal fans being horrendously treated by Moroccan stewards, being pulled out of the stands, chucked on the floor, beaten. It's horrendous. So, guys, that's the end of my roundup, but I just want to just talk about AFCON just a little bit because I believe it needs to be spoken about. Over to you.
It's a farce, I think it's fair to say. I'm disappointed in myself, actually, because personally I felt like, if just from the start of it, I feel like it was quite underrepresented in English media, in the sense that I didn't really know when games were going on. I don't think
Channel 4, wasn't it?
Yeah. And so for that, I was a bit not connected to it.
Yeah, I agree.
But then everything, because some part of me as well thinks that Senegal should be punished for walking off the pitch.
Okay.
But I mean, if you're going to walk off the pitch, finish the game.
It's happened a few times, hasn't it, in African football? Haven't they done that before?
Some teams have, yeah. I can't give you dates and times, but there should be a punishment for Senegal for walking off the pitch, because you're kind of saying that's okay to do it now.
Yeah.
But the thing is, doesn't matter what they get thrown at them, they'll always still have had the moment of lifting the cup and having their name in history as winning the.
Do you think that had any impact on the penalty, though?
Yeah.
Oh, huge.
You do?
Yeah, massively.
So you still think that if Diaz chose to take one of the most idiotic penalties in the world, it would have made a difference?
I think if he only had to wait 1 or 2 minutes rather than the best part of 20 minutes, he probably would have made a different decision.
Yeah,
I think he would have made a better decision. There are arguments that he missed on purpose, which I disagree with completely. Yeah, because if you're going to miss, you put it wide. Think about, remember Robbie Fowler, Peter Schmeichel?
No,
That was a moment.
David Seaman.
David Seaman, apologies.
Yeah, he was like, sorry,
And
Dave. Sorry, Dave.
I told him and he told him which way he was going to go.
Oh, what a Highbury.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
And we've seen moments where other players have not agreed with the penalty decision and put it wide, so they always miss. Whereas this was an attempt to just humiliate, I think, which was a bad choice.
Yeah, really bad take. Really bad take.
And then at the end of the game, when the Senegal manager went for the press conference, all the Moroccan press got up and left.
Yeah, they've really left a sort of sour taste in sort of the mouth of football, haven't they, Morocco? Because it was deemed to be such a highly anticipated tournament. Morocco are playing well. They've got a good side. Like, it's just marred by that now, isn't it?
I think if you're a team if you're a fan who doesn't have a African team to support for one reason or another, Morocco would be your second team or your team, right? Because you think about how well they performed in previous World Cups. They've got some of the World Player of the Years on their team. They seem to be a really well functioning country, a football country. So, but then to get marred by this is just, it kind of like makes you rethink it a bit,
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
But I've got a little bit of invested interest in AFCON this year because United have actually got some players which are going over to play in it, and some of our better players as well in Brian Mbeumo and Amad Diallo and Mazraoui, to be fair. And I am so gutted and a little bit annoyed that there's an AFCON next year as well.
Huh?
And when you see the absolute shambolic, almost I don't know what the word is, but it's like you say, farce of how it's set up, how it's officiated, how it's run, how potentially corrupt it is.
Yeah.
It makes me feel like, why are you going? Why are you going to play in it? I know it's to represent your country, but when it can be like what we saw on the final, and let's face it, I think Morocco got the better part of a few more decisions throughout the tournament as well.
Yeah.
I just feel like they need to do something about it because big European clubs with a lot riding on these. Let's face it, Africa's got some unbelievable talent.
Oh, incredible!
Arguably, some of the best the Premier League's got at the moment with likes of Mo Salah, and for them to go into this sort of tournament that doesn't seem like it's got the same sort of regulations and authority running it as and let's face it, UEFA and FIFA are corrupt as hell. They look like golden boys right now.
Yeah, the footballers at the moment are chess pieces, aren't they? In a corrupt game of chess,
They really are.
They are used in such a negative connotation. It's bad. But you're absolutely right. Why are they doing AFCON next year? I thought it was like the Euros.
I think it's just the way that it's kind of fell. But yeah, I think I remember hearing or reading something over the last couple of days. There's one next year as well.
Talk about burnout. Wow. There you go.
It would make you think about signing an African player, wouldn't it, as European? Because you think, I'm going to miss it for it. I don't know why, but during this period, there are so many games.
Look at Arsenal. I don't think they sent anyone, did they?
No, don't think so.
If you look at the other big hitters like Chelsea and Liverpool and whatever, they sent players, didn't they? So there you go. That's my roundup.
Oh man, it's worth it. It was absolute. I've got two. Jake, have you got any non-football shirt?
Football chat. Non-football shirt, football chat. I have actually, and it's because I'm a Man United fan, and I just want to call out some of the ex-footballers over the last week.
Let's do this.
For some of the
podcast.
for some of the comments that have been made on podcasts from United legends. I do not mind I quite enjoy listening to breakdowns of performances from ex-Manchester United players who know the club inside and out, and they have got full right to pull apart a team's performance and players playing and their, how well they're doing, how poor they're doing, and pull out things that they need to improve on. Not a problem with that. But stuff that come out from Keane, stuff that come out from Nicky Butt and Paul Scholes, insulting Licha Martinez for his height, saying that Erling Haaland's going to pick him up like a toddler, is just downright disrespectful. It's nothing to do with how he plays. If they had any factual basis about Martinez is going to struggle against Haaland, if they looked back at it, they've faced each other 7 times, and 6 of those times, Haaland hasn't scored a goal.
Well, and let's be honest, the Man United team that they played in wasn't exactly up in the clouds, was it?
Well, I mean, let's face it, bloody Paul Scholes is a short asthmatic.
Exactly. Yeah.
If anyone's talking about dealing with big opposing players, I don't think he's the person to do it. And Roy Keane is typical Roy Keane. He's dropped a comment about Carrick's wife because she said something about him 12 years ago. It's just typical Roy Keane. It's what you expect. But still, you're on a platform with a lot of people watching. You are doing no good, and you just make yourself look like an absolute...
Yeah, it's embarrassing. Yeah,
it's shocking.
And also good in this. Sorry, I was going to say. I think it's good in this age that we can call that out. The fact that Sandro Martinez has come out and said it, and they've now kind of backtracked and said, "Well, it's a podcast where we're laughing and joking around," but they've got to realise it's one thing. We're not going to do it on our pod. We don't do it, but it's one thing for us to say it. 3 nobodies in the football world, but for 2-3 very well respected within their own club people to say something like that just for clicks and likes
that have got a wide platform. It doesn't exactly. It's not just the Premier League they reach out to with this, but again, it's that bit of. It's almost, there's a massive sense of arrogance for me as well, because yes, they've won a lot with Man United, but the demographic in football has changed massively since they have. And Man United have fallen by the wayside through lots of different factors. So they can't throw accusations or comments and stuff about the current Man United players and team because it was different. You can't just say because we've won Champions Leagues and Premier Leagues, we've got the right to, chuck players under the bus. It's awful. So distasteful.
Very.
It really was.
That's a great word for it, distasteful. It's kind of one of them things you expect to hear a group of Man City fans in the pub say about Licha Martinez rather than 2 Man United legends.
Yeah, weird.
A player for their supposed team.
Yeah, no, it's not right.
Yeah, that's my non-football shirt related football shirt.
Good topic.
Cool. I've got something. I've got something that I just want to air out. That's not even football related. So Jake was late to the recording last week by a couple of minutes because he was watching The Traitors. Bloody good TV, by the way, if you're not watching it. But we've just come off the back, and I've mentioned it quickly. They've been in the jungle. What's that called? Show called I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, and The Traitors. And my little gripe that I've got with the world at the moment is stop using covers of songs to promote your TV show on the TV show. Doesn't matter. Like they just think, right, these emotional covers of rock songs and pop songs should be saved for John Lewis adverts at Christmas. That's where it all started from.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But now, every episode of I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, they've got like someone doing a soft piano cover or dramatic piano cover of Depeche Mode or something like that. And then even on The Traitors the other day, what was it? It's like, I think it was maybe Kate Bush running up the hill or something. And it was like, running up the road.
Yeah.
The music's like getting, but it's like, come on.
You got to build that ambience, Rich. That
I
suspension.
know you have, but I'm just sick and tired of people.
It's
just,
like
it's the theme now to go to. Just
like do you remember like the X
we
Factor?
are the cheeky girls.
Well,
Now,
go for it. Do you remember like X Factor when as soon as you heard Chasing Cars by Snow Patrol playing, you're like, oh, here we go. It's going to be a talky bit.
Yeah. But you're coming back next week. No.
But yeah. Just as the chorus kicks
You've
in.
made it to the final three.
Oh, they know what they're doing, Rich. Those TV producers, they're just sucking us in.
So I'm just there. You know, it's the image of 3 cars traveling down like a 1-car path, and I'm sitting there listening, going, right, what cover song is this? What cover song is this?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Oh, it's the Smiths.
Yeah.
Charming man, but done with like emotional rock. Okay. It's just getting a little tiring, but at the same time, I'm all for it because I like to play the guessing game. Everyone else is trying to guess who the traitors are.
Yeah, I'm like that.
Right.
I always try and get the song as well.
Oh, right. Okay, let's move on, shall we, to actual football shirt chat. And I did have it written down. What did I have first? Here we go. I do have it first. So this week we saw a couple of new shirt releases. Some of them good, some of them not so good, but we're not the judge. We'll let you be the judge in that. And the first one that came to my attention because it's shockingly different to their normal was Inter Milan. Now, did either of you guys see this released? Did you read the blurb about it, or do you want me to give it a little go over?
I've not read the blurb. No, go over it for me anyway.
Well, Inter Milan just recently released their 4th kit for the 25-26 season. It is the top half of the shirt is blue, the bottom half of the shirt is black, and the under sleeve trimming is orange. The sponsor is orange, and what's different about it mainly is that it has it doesn't have the Nike logo, but it has the ACG logo, which, if I'm not mistaken, is the kind of outdoor leisurewear brand that Nike own. This kit was officially unveiled as inspiration behind the 2026 Winter Olympics, which will take place next month. So I'm assuming that this outerwear company, like Trespass, I guess you would call it, like that, or outdoor adventure shops.
Regatta.
Regatta, yes, that's another one. They would. That will be used during the Winter Olympics. It's an outdoor company, so it kind of like makes sense that they would kind of use that to celebrate the moment. I didn't. You also mentioned that the socks are bright orange and the shorts are black with orange down the side, but then it kind of has a triangle of blue at the bottom. I'll go into a little bit more detail in a minute over the kind of thing of it all, but what do we think about this as a 4th kit or as a kit in general?
Jake, you know what I'm going to say, mate. Go on. You take this.
I think I know what you're going to say.
Yeah, go on.
And I feel like I am a watered down version of that, but I'm on the same lines. Because when I've seen photos of a long sleeve shirt in the full kit, part of me thinks that could look all right on the pitch. But then with my Inter Milan hat on, I really don't like that. Really, really don't like that. It doesn't strike me as a 4th kit Inter Milan should use. It's got some nice aspects to it. I really like the colour palette with the orange, but it's not an Inter Milan. It shouldn't be an Inter Milan 4th kit. But that's me looking at the kit on its own. I do have a positive on this sort of capsule release and everything else that they've put out. The goalkeeper shirt is beautiful, and maybe that should have been the actual plain out kit. But all of the stuff that they've released, the fleeces, the jackets, and everything like that. If they wanted to celebrate the Winter Olympics, put a little capsule out there that people could do. I don't think it needed this fourth kit.
I'm really annoyed when people make fourth kits that are so close in colour to another kit that they've got. It's what is the point?
He says wearing fourth kit.
No, but that the green and white hoops though is different to what Hibbs's actual kit is completely, isn't it? This kit is very much like it's block blue and black.
Yeah,
I know it's not. I know it's not stripes, but it's still really close, in my opinion.
Yeah,
like you say though, the color schemes are lush. Like that blue is a real nice, rich blue. I like that color.
I reckon with the orange socks as well, it will pop on a pitch. San Siro, nighttime. Oh, on the lights.
Yeah,
it's gonna.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. It does.
A fourth shirt concept. It's just. It does a fourth shirt concept. It doesn't follow through.
Are they trying to make it look like a bobsleigh top or a luge top or something?
That's what. So within the range, ACG stands for. I just found this out, but it's all something gear. ACG. Come on, Richard.
Is it all condition gear or something?
All
like that?
conditions gear, right? And with that shirt, you've got the short sleeve, long sleeve, short. You've then got a training top, which is just black and has Qatar Airways on it. You then have two different jackets, which one of them is just like the shirt, blue and black. And then one of them is black and blue and kind of like waterproof trousers. So I think they are making it look like the typical outdoor jacket. I think anyone who does, I think I've got a jacket that looks similar to this that's waterproof. So I think they're making it look like the brand ACG using Milan colours, but then brightening the colours up.
But it's a traditional stripe in the Milan stripe, you know. The total 90 kit that they released, you know, the grey kind of an orange kit that Inter Milan have got. I mean, it's not too dissimilar from that. Why didn't they make that the fourth kit? Like, it's just a little bit like, it's a exhale, you know.
Yeah, but so there's a bit of a thing behind it because this was rumored for a long time, and there was a sort of like official, unofficial leak a few weeks earlier, which had a completely different kit. And Jake made the point of saying the goalkeeper shirt, which has been released at the same ilk, is of a completely different template. And it is more of a... let me have... What kind of design it is. It's a topographic map. That's what... I don't know what that means. But the goalkeeper shirt in itself is kind of a white, grey. It almost looks marble-esque. And the prototype for the fourth shirt was exactly the same, but in blue and black. And instead of orange, it was more of a pink kind of hum running through it. So, to your point, to both of your points, because Jake, you said the goalkeeper shirt, it should have been like that. It looked like it was. And to your point, Woody, that this is a bit more away from the black and blue stripe or black and blue block that we see from their home kit. It's a bit different.
Is this the fourth or the fifth? Did you say of Inter Milan now? Fourth.
This is their fourth.
Right, we're getting Napoli territory now.
We are getting Napoli territory.
What is wrong with Italian football? Come on.
Yeah, I don't know. It's an interesting one, and I think that this other one, the mock-up one that they had secretly leaked, would maybe even better. But hey,
it's a bit decathlon, isn't it? This one,
yeah.
You know,
right?
You wouldn't see R9 wearing this.
No,
Baggio.
Yeah, good. I like that. You wouldn't, but that's Neither here nor there. Would you see R? No, you would see R9 wearing Total 90, wouldn't you? Because he has. Anyway, let's move on. And Jake, am I right to come to you with this one? Sturm Graz have released a special edition kit.
Yeah, they certainly have.
We love these sort of things.
Yeah, we've seen quite a few clubs sort of raise awareness against violence and violence towards women in the past. And I think it was last week's pod, Rich, where you referenced Porto's pre-match shirt, where it looked like a sky full of stars, and it was like different mixed colours, like a bit Aurora Borealis style, when actually it was a colour of like bruised skin.
Dear, was it?
That's why they were using purples and stuff like that.
Oh gosh, right. Wow, that's pretty powerful.
Yeah. I mean, it's quite a thought-provoking shirt. And recently, or this week, we've seen Sturm Graz release a "Stop Violence Against Women" shirt. This one's a little less colourful and design work with it. It's just a straight black shirt with a big message going across the front: "Stop violence against women," with a handprint in white. It stands out like boom. It is right there, and it looks like it almost looks like a. I'm not too sure because I haven't read up about this one, Rich. It looks like a Morse code or like Braille going down the center of the shirt.
Yeah.
Do we know what that sort of represents?
I'm having a look right now. The dotted pattern in white extends to the neckline theatre. It's got to be, hasn't it? I'm looking it up right now and see if I can find out.
But as a shirt, it's the standard black Nike template football shirt. The badge looks insane on it. I don't know what you guys think. The black and white striped flag,
incredible
on there. It's
incredible.
Really striking.
Yeah.
So yeah, it really, really stands out. I like this one.
No, I can't find anything on it. Or can you, Rich? The dotted pattern?
No, I can't find anything.
It just says a dotted pattern extends from the neckline. Doesn't really give you much context. But if you look at the shirt, though, you're absolutely right, Jake. It really does, it's a powerful shirt, isn't it? You don't need colours for this. It's very bold and striking with white on black. And the shirt itself, I mean, the image I'm looking at's got the Europa League patches on it. It's pretty nice. And I love a black football shirt, you know me. And the Nike badge looks good. And yeah, the flag as the badge is really smart. I think it's a really good shirt.
So I don't know much about this. I still haven't found it, but they're playing in the Europa League against Rotterdam. I don't know what Sturm Graz's normal sponsors are, but due to sponsor restrictions and advertisement restrictions in Holland, they're probably not allowed to have their sponsor. So what they've done
Punter Gamer is their sponsor.
Okay, well, they're probably not allowed to have that in the Dutch football rules. So they're using that opportunity like they did, I think it was either last year or the year before, with a something about children charity they had. Forgive me, I'm sorry, I don't know the exact one. But they're using that opportunity to have a thought-provoking message. And it's quite the contrast, isn't it?
Wow.
Go on.
I found some information about it.
Oh, go on then, please.
And I think I only do it justice by reading it out, so I don't miss anything.
Read it verbatim. Go on.
So it's talking about sleek design, including fixtures for Rotterdam. Traditional Punta Gamer sponsor logo has been removed. In its place stands the bold, capitalized slogan, "Stop Violence Against Women," accompanied by a white handprint graphic. The international symbol for stopping gender-based violence. The Braille detail, a shirt for all. So it is Braille that those dots represent. A unique feature of this season's European kit is the vertical line of dots running down the center of the chest. This is tactile Braille lettering, a design element introduced by the club to celebrate 200 years of Braille and to promote inclusivity. The hidden message on this black home version, the Braille reads, "Die Schwojen in Europa, sha-la-la-la-la," which is the famous fan chant. Inclusivity. The kit was designed in collaboration with the Strivian Foundation of the Blind and Visually Impaired, making it one of the first football jerseys to be readable by touch.
Am I the only one that's a little bit disappointed with what the Braille actually meant?
Yeah, it's just a song.
I mean, like, it's violence against women with the sponsor, and then in Braille they put the song. Like, it's a special edition shirt. Surely it should be something to a bit more of a powerful message, no?
Well, yeah. I mean, it seems like it's obviously it's almost like their inclusivity shirt, isn't it? You know, like what we saw with Sunderland and Hummel.
Yeah,
where they're trying to sort of hit quite a few different sort of areas against violence and to be inclusive for sort of their blind fans and supporters.
Yeah, I get that completely. And the one thing that's great about, say, the Sunderland Hummel one, for example, is there was, I wouldn't say an element of fun about it, but the rainbow colour did bring a bit of, colourfulness to it. Whereas, as opposed to that, we're using it as the example, the Porto shirt, which was supposed to be nuanced. It was supposed to be a second, third look before you realise what it was. This one smacked you in the face, doesn't it? Really, a black and white note to violence.
Yeah,
like, it tells you one story. And I agree with Woody on this one that keep it that.
Yeah.
Get yourself an inclusivity shirt. Wear it for all your warm-ups and stuff like that.
Yeah.
A good little thing just to finish off this chat about the shirt is what they'll do is the match-worn shirts will be auctioned off, and all of the proceeds, 100% of them, go to the Sturmhilfe, which is an initiative that specifically supports women's shelters and violence prevention programs.
Bravo, Sturm Graz. I like that.
Well done. Way to circumvent the rules to promote a message.
Absolutely.
I like that. And you know what? We're going to keep on the theme of inclusivity. And Woody, I know this is a bane in your life with Manchester United wearing all black and yellow socks. But I watched Arsenal play the other day against Nottingham Forest, and they were wearing grey socks.
Horrible. Yeah, it looked like their mum had put it in the wash. Like, ooh.
It's a certain type of grey, isn't it? That's not exactly the most aesthetically pleasing. However, would it interest you, Woody, to know that was on purpose by Arsenal and the Premier League to make it more visually available to people who are colourblind?
Oh, now you're making me feel bad.
Sorry.
Do you remember though, right, when you were at school, did you used to wear like grey socks with black trousers and black shoes?
Primary school, I was wearing grey shorts and grey socks that came up to your knee. Yeah.
Yeah, we had
flipping heck. Did you go to school with Boris Johnson?
I'm shorts, mate.
Me too. I'm just saying that it reminded me of that like school kind of thing, you know, black boots, grey socks. It just made me feel a little bit school uniformy, and the colour of it just looked odd. But now you've told me what it's for, I'm going to shut up.
Who were they playing against?
No,
Forest.
it was Forest.
So they were red, white, red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
no reason.
They were red, white, red, and
it's the blue and the red that will create a problem. So the interesting thing is that a bit of research was done into it. The change was requested by broadcast officials after concerns were raised about the sock combination between the two teams. Arsenal would have usually worn red shirts with dark blue shorts and white socks, while Nottingham Forest playing red shirts, white shorts, and red socks. Arsenal always also wore grey shorts versus Bilbao, but only because the navy clashed with the black shorts. Mm-hmm. Viewers with a red-green colour blindness, the most common of colour blindness, affects 8% of men and 0.5% of women. The navy socks can create visibility issues on pitch level under floodlights. Red elements appear dark or brownish, making Arsenal's dark blue socks blend in with Forest red socks.
We're talking about people in the stadium, though, watching it, or on TV?
All of it, I think, on TV mainly, but also for people, because it's under floodlights. and creating player shadows as well under the floodlights would create a darker element underneath the player. So the research does go on to say, and I read this, is that when people want to know who's on the ball, the first thing they do is look at the ball and the feet and the socks. So you can't necessarily tell. As soon as you look up, you start to notice the difference in coloured shirts and the different nuances in shirts. But this is obviously one of the reasons why back in black and white TV days is that obviously you wouldn't know that Wolves played in old gold, but you saw them play in a block lighter colour. So if they were playing someone like Man City would wear an away kit because in black and white, you need the contrast of the colours.
I don't know about you, though, but a lot of old football footage that I've seen, hardly any of them had their socks pulled up. So how would they have been telling?
Great chat, actually. Yeah, great chat. Or covered in mud, like literally caked in it.
Who scored?
I mean, I like it. I like it. Part of me is a little bit of a skeptic when it comes to alternative shorts and socks, and just because we've spoke about it on the pod this season when Woody's referenced the Man United black kit with the yellow shorts and socks, and I think I said at the time, I've noticed same short colour kit clashes a lot more often now than what I have done in previous seasons. I mean, I don't know whether the rules have changed or whether it's referee discretion now in the Prem, or whether it used to be boom, black and white, you can't wear the same colour, not even if it's the same, palette at all, blue's blue, whether it's dark blue or light blue. So, I mean, I don't know the ins and outs. It'd be great if we could find out, or maybe get someone on, or do a bit of research, but like
the final bit of the article does say the intervention reflects the Premier League's expanding colour blindness testing of kits in recent seasons, with similar adjustments already occurring in UEFA competitions. The move prioritises broadcast accessibility and player tracking visibility for the millions of colourblind viewers worldwide.
Yeah, wow. Yeah. I feel like it's been noticeable by these clashes. They're not clashes, but by the rules being a little less strict than what they used to be. I definitely noticed that.
The one thing I would say is that obviously when Wolves play Chelsea and Wolves wear their away shirt or third shirt, it's marketing. There's no other reason for it, I think. And when Wolves play Man United, for some reason, when Wolves play Man United Molineux, you come in your red kit normally, and then when we go to Old Trafford, we wear our away kit. That doesn't make any sense to me either. If you wear your away kit there, you should wear your home. Your home doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. But I am just supportive of the fact that the football UEFA Premier League are trying to acknowledge the fact that there are people who struggle to watch football and are making it more inclusive. But I do hope that does, for Woody's sake alone, I do hope it starts to make football teams think about the aesthetic of kits, because that was not a nice look.
No.
I'd love to know if we have any colourblind listeners is there a certain team or team kit or colour combo that they absolutely hate when it comes across? I'm so interested in this.
I do remember
whether stripes are bad or whether you know what I mean. I'd love to know a little bit more.
I can't remember what league it was in. It was either Italy or France, and they introduced a red football, and that played havoc for the colourblind.
Red against the green.
The red against the green,
meant
that you all of a sudden couldn't see the ball when they were playing football, and instead of making a big song or dance about it, they phased it out really quickly. But yeah,
well, they did that thing, didn't they, City? Probably about 4 seasons ago, where they were going to ban all green kits.
But you know,
and
they
were saying, like,
do you remember?
Was it Sassuolo? Was it who wear green and
green and black stripes? Yeah.
Well, I remember this was very early on in the podcast when Mark was doing the pod with me. That was for advertisement reasons, because the advertisement hoardings around Italian clubs can be sold to businesses all over the country, all over the world, And so what advertisements you see on TNT Sport would be different to what you see in Germany or Italy. And so it'd be green screened. So you can't have a team wearing green and disappear as he runs past the Barclays advertisement hoarding. Interesting, eh? But yes, yes, I would be a fan of the idea, but disliking the execution, right?
Yeah, fan of the idea. I mean, inclusivity and everything. Everyone deserves to watch football and enjoy it. But yeah, come on, think about the design, please. No more grey socks.
Right. Okay. I think. Does anyone else have any kits that they want to talk about really quickly before we close the show?
No, not me.
Are you sure, Jake?
No.
You haven't got anything in particular you haven't got to show off about that you've maybe had recently?
Oh no! Oh well, I got a little bit lucky. Little bit lucky. I love. I mean, I know that there's the Depop and Vinted and whatnot, etc., going on at the moment, and it's a great way to source some kits. But I sometimes like to go old school and check out eBay and Facebook Marketplace. And on the weekend, I saw a chap very, very local to me selling 2 Man United shirts from the 90s. One was the 1999 away shirt, white, Ryan Giggs FA Cup semi-final, swinging it around with his hairy chest out, that one. And the other one was the 2000 one. Think Roy Keane absolutely hacking Alfie Inga Haaland by the knees, home shirt, red. Little
Vodafone,
black pipe in Vodafone, last Umbro home shirt. So he was selling those two at a ridiculously low price. So I dropped him a message and he said, "I've got someone coming to look at them. Sorry, but if he takes them, he'll take them. If not, I can drop you a message." So yes, please, yeah, let me know if he doesn't get them. And in my head, I'm like, if he doesn't snap them up, he's an absolute idiot.
Yeah, what on earth is that guy doing? Just going to view them.
Well, he was obviously playing his cards close to his chest. So I had a little message yesterday whilst I was at work, and it was, "Hi mate, if you're still interested, the shirts are still for sale." I was like, "Right, I'll be there as soon as I finish work." It was only like 15 minutes down the road. I was like, "Yeah, sound." And that's it then. In my head, the rest of the afternoon, I couldn't think of anything else. Drove down, and he was the sweetest older guy going, and he had the shirts in a bag all ready for me to collect at the doorstep. And I was like, "Oh, thank you." And I had to check the price with him. Each shirt was £15, so it's £15 each for these two shirts. Which,
how do you sleep at night?
Which is an absolute
steal. How do you
steal.
sleep?
And the red home shirt has a very, very slight pull in the front, but the white one is immaculate. And I was like, "Thank you so much." Passed him over the cash, and then he had in his hand a plastic wallet, like what you used to see at school with, what you used to put your papers in and stuff like that.
Polly Pockets.
Like a pocket, yeah, Polly Pocket. And it was just full of bits. I couldn't quite tell what it was. And it's just like, yeah, you take these, and if you can have a little look over them. You don't have to if you don't want to, but it's just some stuff that I've collected over the past, and if you want them, you can have them. So I was like, "Yeah, I'm a football geek, full stop." I was like, "I'd absolutely love that. Yeah, thank you." Took it back, and because I messaged the guys earlier in our group chat and said, like, I might have got a steal today, because I wasn't 100% sure if they were real or fake, but they were real. And I said, and then I've got this, and I just unloaded this Polly Pocket, and it is full of sort of like official Manchester United reproductions of match day programs, newspapers, match tickets. There's a director's report. There's a season review from all from the 1968, 67 European Cup sort of win for United. There's actually a letter which is in there, and it even looks like biro on the front. It comes in with an envelope, and it looks like biro addressed to, I can't remember who it's addressed to. I haven't
Is it Our
read it. But it's signed off by our best. Yeah. and it's just full of all this stuff. And it's just like, this is incredible. It's like, what a gesture from this guy, not only to sort of pass on these United shirts, but also pass on some really, really cool collectors sort of interest. I mean, it's probably not worth a lot, these reproductions, but it's just really, really cool.
It is up here, and it is in here.
It's beautiful.
That's
to
what
look
matters.
at. Like, oh my God. And it just hammers home I absolutely hate QR code match day tickets. Like, digital tickets, get in the bin.
Yeah.
Like, these tickets are stunning. There's artwork on each one. I mean, I still have my programs from when I was a kid with my match ticket in the side of that match day program. I keep them all safe. And like just that. I mean, even my gig tickets, my gig tickets would be in my. I used to keep my gig tickets inside the CDs for that band, just because like they were like, it's like a bit of memorabilia, like.
Of course.
This guy absolutely he gets my Hero of the Week award. For being an absolute legend.
Jake, you say that, and that's a beautiful story, by the way. Is it too late to withdraw the award from Harry? We need to give it to... Are you listening, Harry? Are you happy to pass this over?
He's in it for 2026 this time.
I've got to say, in his defense, it's 2026.
Get him on the pod.
As soon as I got home, I dropped him a message. I was like, if you have anything else, let me know. I'll give you some money.
I love that. And do you know what? It'd be fascinating to find out where this pack comes from. Because it's obvious that if you say it's been reproduced, it's obviously that it's come with something. You know, somebody bought something. It's like I don't want to go on about it, but the Wolves Honved, when you bought it, you bought the box, and in the box comes the scarf, it comes the shirt, the program, the ticket, all reproduced. I've got a bloody Star Wars thing. It's a book that thick. You open it up, and in there is a copy of the original letter George Lucas wrote to Steven Spielberg, and like original scripts with coffee stains on it. You people love that stuff.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But because you've got no context of where it come from, that you can spend hours deep diving into that.
Oh God, yeah. I mean, if any United fans are listening that know about it, then get in touch and let me know, please. Just drop me a DM. Yeah, it's so cool. It's so cool.
Oh, I think that is a fabulous place to end the pod.
Agreed.
If you have any knowledge of a Manchester United paraphernalia based around the 1967-68 season, and you want to get in touch with Jake directly, where can they find you, mate?
You can find me at Art on Shirts FC on pretty much all of the social medias. I'd also like to hear from Colourblind football supporters as well. Let me know what teams you hate watching or find it most difficult to watch. I'd
like that a lot. Also, lots of posts going on with your Jamaica shirt.
Yeah,
that cool, got a lot of love.
Yeah, it's cool. It was one of my favourite ones that I've done so far, to be honest with you. I love the Jamaica yellow shirt. And
I was going to say, it looks like a good shirt to paint on as well. It's a nice shirt.
Yeah, beautiful shirt. Absolutely beautiful shirt. I've got, there's a load like awaiting to be posted up. Like a load of stuff's left me this past week and a half. So it's going to be busy. It's going to be putting stuff out there. And yeah, coming out, I've got a Chelsea with Carl Ashman. I've got another Chelsea with for celebrating their, was it Europa Conference League that they won last season? It was the Conference League, wasn't it?
Yes.
It's a Conference League sort of image with them doing a little trophy lift with a few players. And I've got a very special Porto shirt, which should be dropping out pretty soon as well.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Nice.
Woody, if people want to find you on various ways, on various means, where can they find you?
So you can find me at Bebo, MSN.
MySpace.
The good old days.
Send me a nudge. So I am on Instagram only at WoodyW1988. and a Premier League podcast from the 90s, which is called That 90s Premier League Podcast on Instagram.
Jolly
Thank
good. We are the wonderful world of football shirts. If anyone cares, I'm at Evil Genius Rich. But we are the wonderful world of football shirts. I said it already. You can find us on social media, TikTok. You could also search for Look Like Tits, and we will appear there somewhere. TikTok. Hopefully soon Facebook. Look at our Instagram. There's a couple of reels that are some of like highlights of our episodes, and we share all the important information there. Twitter /X I don't really use. I use it for doing research really, but yeah, maybe we should get back on that, but who knows. Anyway, we come into your ears every week, but maybe not next week. There might not be an episode next week, and hopefully you'll find out why next week. If not, have a listen to an old episode. If we don't have an episode, Woody, pick an episode. Which one was one of your favourites?
Oh, the good episodes, a Corinthian episode. Also, when we spoke to Richard about his book, Greg about the Panini. It's loads.
Yeah.
Loads.
Jake? Episode one, just pick one.
I'd say two. I'd say go listen to the 100th episode. Go listen to the 200th episode.
The 100th episode. Yes, that one was good. You made an appearance on that one, didn't you?
Oh, I've been on both. Yeah, been on both.
Yeah, 100, 200. I'll say the episode where Mark gave us the task of trying to find the top 10, 11 friends.
Was it football friends or something like that?
Football
Freund.
Freund.
But I really enjoyed that episode. Helen did some fantastic 90s style graphics where we tried to pick what shirts were the top 10 football shirts. And then obviously the next episode, I think Rich Johnson came on and spoke about it because shirts were used for the magazine. So do that. Yeah.
That was a decent one. Yeah.
Guys, I think we're making some good podcasts.
It's good material. Good material.
And if you own any Kappa Combat shirts and want to talk about them, show them off, then also get in touch. Our DMs are open. We're always open to talk football shirts. Thank you so much for listening to the pod. Whoa, Woody's going on an adventure.
Sorry.
Woody, sing the same, mate.
Look after yourselves. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.